welcome to A Day in Candyland. Today we are here to make everyone's favorite pumpkin pie spice recipes for all of your favorite desserts and beverages right now. And if you have seen anything on TV, or as soon as October 1st hits, you know that it's time for pumpkin spice lattes. So today we're going to make the recipe, and I just want to welcome you all here for live viewers and replay viewers. And you can find me over at my blog on A Day at Candyland, or on Facebook at A Day in Candyland. And if you just click on follow, you'll be notified of every time I come on weekly. And we'll be sharing different recipes and kitchen tips and different things for the holidays. So today I'm going to share a few ways to use this favorite spice when you don't have pumpkin spice in your kitchen and you don't want to go out and buy it and just use it a few times. You can make it with the different items you have in your pantry. So I'd love to hear by a thumbs up if you love pumpkin spice. If you like to go get the lattes, if you like to get just make it with the beverages and sprinkle it on top and some homemade whipped cream or anything, so just let me know. And also for my live and replay viewers, if you leave a comment and if you have a question, I'll be happy to go back in after the broadcast is over and answer all those questions. So I would just love to hear also where you're from. So if you want to just share that in the comments, let me know where you're coming from today. We're in Southern California, and today it is a beautiful, I would say it's in the 80s here, which is wonderful because last week it was 100 degrees, so it was a little bit too warm to be having those hot lattes. So I'm just going to show you a few things on how quick and easy this is to make, and we're going to start off with cinnamon. You're going to need 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. And I just take off the lids, put it inside. It doesn't have to be perfect, but as close as you can, and do a tablespoon of cinnamon. And we may have some little visitors come because I can't seem to get them to stay in their room. Now, the next one we're going to have is ginger, and ginger you're going to need 2 teaspoons, and if you know, 3 teaspoons equals 1 tablespoon, but today we're just going to use 2 teaspoons of ginger. We're using here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ingredients. So you should have most of these in your pantry. So we're going to have 2 teaspoons of ginger. And then we're going to use 1/2 teaspoon of the next 4 ingredients. And these are a little bit stronger. And if there's one that you don't like, don't be afraid to leave it out. If you do not like cloves, you can leave it out. You can go, because I don't think you're going to like the smell of this. Okay, so for ground allspice, we're going to use 1/2 teaspoon. Just add that in there. The next one we're going to do is cloves. Now, I hope you guys are animal lovers. I don't know if you're dog lovers or cat lovers. You can leave that in the comment too and let me know if you have some friendly little animals love to come around when you're making food, because they're hoping to catch some extras that you drop. Although I don't know why they would want any pumpkin spices, but you never know. Our next one is ground mace. And just thank you all for stopping in. You can follow me on A Day in Candyland on Facebook and click on top so that you're notified every time I come on live, which is once a week. This was ground mace. And that one it does have a little bit of nutmeg in it. And the next one is ground nutmeg. And so you're going to put in 1/2 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. Also, if you go over to the link above or on the side in the top there, it's going to tell you where you can get my meal planner. You can get it for free, 30 days of picking out your meal plan so that you can, and then we have the nutmeg, half a teaspoon of nutmeg. So once you have this all together, all you're gonna do is just mix it up. This makes about 2 1/3 tablespoons. And then you can put it in a pretty jar if you're gonna give it as a gift, or you can put it in, if you can get a really cute container. We got these at World Market. And you can just add it in here. And then you can, once you get it in there, you can, this one has a tag, but you can put a really pretty ribbon on it. Last week we made vanilla extract, so you can go back and watch that video. But these would be great holiday gifts for people, and then you can just write something on the tag, put a pretty ribbon on it, put some decoration on it, and it would be a great gift for the holidays. Now you can make some homemade whipped cream, and then you can just add that on top of your pumpkin spice lattes. And let me see, I just wanted to make sure that I did let you know where you can find me over at A Day in Candyland blog and A Day in Candyland on Facebook. And like I said, leave some comments on if you like pumpkin spice drinks and foods. I'd love to hear about it, and I'd love to hear what your favorite one is. And I will respond when we're done with the broadcast. But this is just a simple way to make, you can use it for all of your holiday baking, you can use it for gift baking or gift giving, and for under 5 minutes you can make several different gifts. You probably have most of this in your pantry. If you don't have one of them, you may not have mace unless you're a big baker. You can skip that and you can add a little bit more nutmeg, because mace is a combination of nutmeg, and it just smells wonderful. You can even just have this in your house and open it up in the container and you're gonna smell it. And it does, it smells wonderful. It makes me think of holidays, Thanksgiving, and everything coming up. Well, I'm glad you can join us. Make sure you get my free meal planner. You know, they never come around unless you're busy. That's when they want all your attention. But thanks again for stopping by, and we'll see you next week. Have a great week. Bye-bye.